What's up YouTube, this is Tyler from TROLLI TCG, coming to you with the 19th place deck profile from the Atlanta, Georgia Regionals at the CNN Center. This is a little bit different spin off of the ABC, or normal ABC deck. Created it with, the original idea was for myself, but I had some help with some friends, so we kind of added some different text to it, thanks to Jared for the Pendulum Rising tech and the Sky Iris tech. Let's jump in here. I'll show you guys some of the combos towards the end. I kind of explain a little bit as I go, but let's get through this so you guys can see what's in this deck here. So first of all, we've got 2 A's, 2 B's, and 2 C's. Not hard to figure out. You need them to make Buster. We all know what they do. We got 3 GOLDFISH. Instead of playing the gadgets, I played these because I wanted more water targets to make Baham and Shark. And then, of course, the machine to search off the Gigant. So, nothing special there, just for the special scores. 1 Luster for the IGNISTER play, and then the pop scales, high scale. We know what Luster does. 2 Dinomist PTERAN, 1 Stegosaurus, 1 ANKYLOS, and 1 PLESIOS. I played the 5, and I wanted at least two of one of them for the search out for Luster, the pop search, and then also I wanted access to more lower scales since I have a plethora of higher scales to search and only 1 or 2 lower scale searches. So I wanted to play the PTERAN. Plus, his effect to when you destroys a monster by battle and being able to search a card is kind of helpful. Being able to kind of fill your hands with the scales that you need, or to search out a Dinomist charge is my favorite part. Let's see here. We got 2 Pendulum Sorcerers. We know what Pendulum Sorcerer does, low scale searches, or pops to search. Main reason we play him. LIZARDRAW and Guitar Turtle for the Potty Replay, Light Phoenix, and Odd Ice Unicorn. Those are my PERFORMAPAL Odd Eye searches for Sky Iris, and then for the Pendulum Sorcerer, you can search all 4 of them. So it was either to search the skill that I was missing, or just to search my deck to thin it out to be able to get what I needed later on. 2 Eccentrics. To high skill, I could Pendulum Summon KIRIN out, and also pop cards and kind of bait out monster effects. Nothing special. You could play 3. I just liked it 2. I didn't like seeing it too often. Just when I wanted to fill my hand with random stuff, or you could search it off of this card too. So. ABDUCTOR's kind of cool. I didn't actually get to resolve it this weekend. I just used it as a lower scale and for rank 4 plays. So thanks Jared for this. In testing, I was ever activated, but I really didn't get to use it at the regional, just as a scale. Or discard fodder for Buster. 1 KIRIN. We all know what KIRIN does. That's why it's the 1. This is also why we play him. I use them to get over big monster problems. Penduluming them out with Buster and stuff like that is kind of broke, just making a bigger field. Also use it as a scale most of the time. There's only a few games that I use him as a monster because I really didn't see him that often. 1 Sky Iris. This is probably one of not my favorite, but it's definitely one of the cooler plays in the deck. Just to give a terraforming an extra target, and also to side out. This is an engine you can side out to help irritate, it wouldn't kill the consistency of the deck. So this was really cool. It kind of speeds up your plays and gives you more stuff in your hand, being able to search out skills, popping your Dinomist monsters to use it with charge and kind of speed up those plays and give you more things in your hand. 3 terraforming, obvious reasons. I want to see the Union Hanger. Then the 3 Union Hanger. Oh, let's see. 1 Upstart, 1 Instant Fusion, 3 Dinomist Charge. I love this card. I wouldn't play any less, just because of being able to search out your scales and then using its effect when your Dinomist monsters return face back up to extra deck is being able to add it back to your hand. So it really creates some cool card advantage. Love Dinomist Charge. And then my favorite card in the deck, Pendulum Rising. This probably won me at least 3 games that I know of for sure. But there's been plenty. I saw this almost every game I played. Or every match, not every game, but I know for a fact it won me at least 3 games. It just breaks your board wide open. The endless possibilities this creates, whether it's Pendulum Sorcerer, Luster, making IGNISTER, making big plays, this card was great. Love it. Recommend it. Any deck that has any kind of Pendulum base with normal monsters at all. So that's it for the main deck, 40 cards. No traps. For the extra deck, we've got 2 Buster. I didn't feel like I needed 3. I could always recycle them, and then playing 2 of each. You know, the deck doesn't revolve around these. This is just a bonus. Then we've got 1 IGNISTER, 1 Toad, 1 Bahamut Shark. I didn't play more than 1 of each because a lot of times I could just make him opening turn. And the funny thing would be, like, I'd make an opening turn and my opponent would just kill Bahamut Shark after I'd already used Toad's negation. So they would kill Bahamut Shark thinking that I had an extra Toad, which I only played with 1, and I would just recycle it with Remoral and leave this in the graveyard and add a different water back. So they would kill this or send it back to an extra deck, and then I would have this in the grave, and it was just, they would leave the Gigan up, because most of the time I had, like, Bahamut Shark, Toad, Gigan, and Buster. So I'd use Toad's effect, add a monster back, and then they'd kill Gigan, kill Bahamut Shark, leaving Gigan on the field, and then essentially it was just kind of duping my opponent out into getting rid of this instead of Gigan because they were scared of another Toad, so it was kind of funny. Didn't really never thought I needed the second one, never needed it, or never thought I needed it. Stillstorm Roach was the last minute throw in. I wish I would have played Karagorgan over this. This only came up once, not that great of a card, or not anymore anyways. 1 Castel, 1 Emerald, and then Diamond Dyer and Abyss Dweller. Those were just the one-ofs that I ran, your casual rank 4s. A lot of times I used Diamond Dyer when I would break Buster apart and have all the level 4s up, and then just make Diamond Dyer to bait out back row or some kind of effect. It just hit 1. I hate running Digestor Murrow, but you know, in some case, in the long game, you have to recycle your stuff with this deck just to be able to continuously make plays, and it's kind of advantageous when you are able to recycle your Buster 3 or 4 times and make them over and over and over again. So let's see, 2 Gigants just to search out your Dinomist for your scales, and then your 10 Goldfish to make bigger plays. So a lot of times I would like normal summon a Goldfish, or sorry, I would Pendulum summon like 3 monsters out, make Gigant with the 2 machines, and then search out. And I attach B from Union Hanger, get C back, and then or C or A, whichever one I was missing. Then grab, with Gigan's effect, I grab 10 Goldfish, and then normal special, make another Gigant, add something to my hand for Buster just fodder, or make a Abyss Dweller or something. And that way you've got all your A, B, and C's in the grave for making Buster, and then you've also got like 2 Gigants or a Gigant and a Abyss Dweller or whatever else you want to make on the field for your rank 4s. So Gigant was great. I saw him almost every game. 1 Norden, and then the Utopia package. That's pretty much it for the main deck. And the extra deck, I don't really care to show the side because I really didn't use anything but, like, every time I sided like Dark Holes and MSTs, and that got me there. There were some games where I just busted their fields with just like digging for a Dark Hole after baiting out the effects. And just blew up the field. I didn't use Kaijus, nor did I get Kaiju'd, or Lava Golemed, or Sphere Moded. I didn't get hit with any of that. I don't know if it's because my opponents didn't see it. A lot of times, if I won the die roll in game 1, game 2 I would obviously have to go second, and then game 3 my opponent would try to side out all their stuff for going first, because I guess they assumed I would go first, and then I would just get them to go second. So they would have all that stuff they thought they were going to use going second in their first hand, and pretty much like brick. So I was able to do everything I needed on my turn with an extra card. So that actually won me, I think, 3 matches going like game 3 against. I know 1 water. Actually, there's 2 water matches. I did that too. And then I think there's a Blue Eyes. I did the same thing too. They were all kind of shocked. They're like, "What? I get to go first?" But yeah, the deck's great. The amount of plays you can make in a given turn is just ridiculous, especially when you're playing off your opponent's effects. I think the only complaint I had over the weekend was that, you know, like Max C, like, you really special summon all of this deck, and obviously Max C is going to hurt any Pendulum deck or any deck of special summons. That's obvious. But that's really the only thing that stopped me. There was no field I didn't feel like it was unbreakable, except playing Toad Heroes when he made 2 Toads and Dark Claw. I mean, who's going to get over that anyways? But yeah, this is the deck, guys. It's a lot of fun. We'll post the deck list in the description. I don't think there's anything I would personally change about the main deck. I didn't really care too much for KIRIN. It was fun playing it, but I think in the long run, I think I would rather have something else in here. Maybe like another Rising or something to kind of speed the deck up a little bit, and if there's any like dead hands, like Pendulum Rising kind of clears that up, because either you're gonna draw one of these monsters here. So if you draw one of these normal monsters or Unit Hanger, Pendulum Rising just instantly gives you better plays. But yeah, that's it, guys. The deck profile. Like, subscribe. If you got any questions or comments, or want to know how many combos in the deck, feel free to leave us a comment and let us know. Thanks.